Check it out. Fewer than 24 hours ago, I left the desert of Ehrenberg, where I've been for the whole winter, and I didn't realize how much I missed trees and forest and water until I got here. Look at that. You see that behind me? That's a nice river. There's a lot of water, a lot of green. Oh, and the beauty and the red rocks of this area is just amazing. And it's about 5,000 feet, I think, so it's a lot cooler, although it's a little hotter today than I thought it would be. I think high 70s, I think they said, compared to low 90s in Ehrenberg. So I'm gonna miss the super bloom because I don't want to be in 95-degree heat just to see some flowers. You know, you're much more sensitive to the elements living in an RV. Sure, I could run my air conditioning, but that means running my generator, and I'd rather just go someplace cooler. Although I will say Sedona is very crowded, and I'm having a hard time finding a place to camp away from the crowds. I just got here last night. It was pretty late. It was dark by the time I finally found a place to camp, and it was barely a place to camp right along the side of the Highway 89A, and it was pretty noisy. So even before I made coffee this morning, I got up and moved and found this spot. Well, I'm up the road about a half a mile. And it's National Forest, but it's, you know, it's right on the edge of some houses, very expensive, very beautiful, amazing houses with amazing scenery. And I'm feeling a little bit like I'm in California again. It seems that wherever there's money, there are rules and no trespassing signs, and I'm running into that a lot. A lot of rules. Of course, it's a very heavily used area, as with a lot of California, and that's why there are so many no trespassing signs, and partly money and partly overuse. And when I got to Sedona yesterday, that was what I experienced. I'd follow some forest roads down like I would in any national forest, and a lot of them were closed off for restoration. And you know, that's what happens. I mean, you know, we want to preserve what we love for future generations, and sometimes that means a little bit of a sacrifice in the meantime, and that's okay. Just keep finding someplace else. So I have some friends here I'm gonna look up who said that they know some spots to camp. So I don't have an internet signal where I'm at, or a cell signal, but I will, I'll do that later. I think I'll move. I need water anyway, and I will see if I can find a place to camp and stay for a while. There's not really much, you know, there aren't really many places to go this time of year. It's March 12th, I think, and it's either the desert where it's getting too hot, or here where it's really crowded. And it's really crowded here because if you go much further north or get much higher in elevation, the weather is still too cold and too iffy. So it looks like everybody congregates in this area, and we'll see how long I stay. All right, check it out. Bought a new tripod and monopod. I think I like this. I'm gonna try to get better camera gear so that I don't have the wobbly as much like I did in the Slab City videos. Work on my production. How's that? Wanna go swimming? Go swimming! Go ahead! I've been in the desert, no trees. I didn't even realize how long it had been since I'd seen a tree. I think when I left Medford, Oregon, Thanksgiving, that's pretty much the last time I saw trees. And I really didn't realize it until I started heading toward, actually I went to Prescott first, and there was no place to camp, so I really took it was a long day. Instead of coming straight to Cottonwood, Sedona, I decided to go through Prescott, and there was no camping there, so that wasted a couple hours. and that's why I got here so late. It should have been a 3-hour drive, and I ended up driving, I think 6 hours. That's life on the road. Sometimes, you know, I mean, you just have to go with the flow. All right. Welcome to Sedona. Puppy, say welcome to Sedona. Want to go swimming? I used to love to swim. Poor me. I gotta tell you. Yeah. Poor me. My life sucks.